karibu sana.
Asante.
Yeah, first of all, the challenge, #Steve Mbogo challenge. What do you think about that?
Basically, I really cannot control what people want to perceive, or there's some things that people take as jokes and they find it entertaining.
Yeah.
And you really cannot control the perceptions when it comes to social media.
Yeah.
But what I want to say on a personal level, I was there to assist.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any sane character who can leave his family, leave his home,
Yeah.
to go into a crossfire shootouts between the forces and the terrorists,
Yeah.
to go and make fun out there. What many Kenyans don't know is I was a victim of the 2013 Westgate attack, and this is something that really moved me, and it made me stronger. And I say that anytime any Kenyan will be in need, because I know how it feels when you're trapped in there and you need someone to rescue you. I know how it feels when you have a relative inside there, a baby, or maybe a brother, a sister, a daughter, or a son stuck inside the ordeal. I know how it feels. So I personally sacrificed and said I will go and battle these people to give a helping hand to rescue as many people as we can, and at least bring back our Kenya to where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like as a normal mwananchi, like me, would you participate in such a challenge? If you were like raia tu kama mimi, would you participate in such a challenge because it's trending?
Okay, for me I'm different, because I don't see any importance or any use of such challenges. But at the end of the day, as I say, people are different and people perceive things differently when it comes to social media.
Yeah.
And this is something you cannot control. Like on a personal level, those pictures were taken by someone whom I didn't know. If you look at the pictures, I was not aware of someone taking the pictures. And I believe, look at those pictures, those are zoomed pictures. So maybe this is someone who was far, he knew this is Steve Mbogo,
Yeah.
took a picture and started circulating on social media.
Yeah.
I was personally sent for these pictures by my brother while I'm standing there, and I'm like, hiya. And then he told me I found it in a group,
Yeah.
So there were so many comments and people criticizing that the people went to take pictures.
Yeah.
I want to tell them I was among the first respondents, and we gave a lot of support, a lot of help inside the complex. And I also thank the security forces. The response was also good. The fight was good. And I give an appreciation also to the bosses, police bosses, the forces bosses. There was proper coordination. Unlike what you saw in the Westgate attack, I believe we have better men now.
Yeah.
We learned from our mistakes, and I believe we are going to improve day in, day out.
Yeah, of course, because a lot of people said, it might be a stunt, that Steve Mbogo doesn't have license. People said a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm a fully licensed, legally licensed firearm holder.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think there's any normal person. I'm a leader. There's
Yeah.
no normal person who will leave his house with an unlicensed gun to go out there. I've been licensed for a very long period of time,
Yeah.
close to about 9-10 years.
Yeah.
There is nowhere else you'll see Steve Mbogo has posted a picture with his firearm. If it will be a show, then you people would have seen many pictures of me with firearms. And that's why I'm saying, if you look at those pictures, you'll realize those pictures were taken unaware. I didn't know, It's not that I paused and I looked and I told them, take a picture of me. I was not even looking there. I didn't even know who took the pictures. And the way it trended, you realize that this was just like malice, someone who saw the good we were doing and decided to tarnish the whole image.
Yeah.
I was not the only civilian licensed gun holder at the premise. We were so many, more than 30 people. But you see, the whole attention was turned to Steve Mbogo, which I said you cannot control the perception.
Yeah.
But it's time we change. It's time we understand that we can use social media for positive gains. It's time we understand that social media is a tool that can change our lives positively. It's not created for you just to share udaku and spread malice, It's destroying the society. Look at it today. Personally, I felt so bad. I was there from the time of the attack up to 3 a.m. I was with other leaders who are in pain, like Boni Kalwale. And every time I met him, he will ask, is there any positive news about my daughter? I know how it feels. I was a victim at the Westgate attack. So it's time we change. Let's be serious. Instead of people discussing important issues, instead of people discussing how they can help the nation at this time of need, people are busy discussing Steve Mbogo. I was shocked to see leaders like Sakaja. And someone I thought, I used to respect him, but I realized he's someone with no brains. He's going out there in media saying that I was carrying an assault firearm. He's a leader. He has my number. He's a personal friend. He should call me and ask me, hey, why, try to understand, because the firearm I had personally, it is within reach of a licensed firearm holder. It's a basic shotgun.
Yeah.
But you see, a leader, instead of going to discuss the ordeal, his main topic is Steve Mbogo. Where was he when this ordeal was happening? Even if they did come with their guns. I saw poor people going and buying water for the police, bringing 5 bottles of soda, packets of milk. Where were they at that time? You want to tell me they were busy on their keyboards bashing people? And we call them leaders? No, we need to change. We need to be real. We need to be real. We need to sacrifice for this country if we love this country.
Yeah.
It's not about show or anything. It's about being a true Kenyan patriot, with whom I believe I am. When I was a victim at Westgate, from the time of the attack, because I managed to jump 2 floors down, I didn't leave the area, the site. I was the first person to bring in a lorry of milk and started giving the police officers. But I was hurt. After that, I went for treatment in India. I have evidences for all that. But because I love my country and I know how it feels, the situation being there, seeing kids being shot at Westgate, seeing women, innocent women being killed, I could not leave people at that state. I had to help where I can help. If they need milk, I had my little money I buy for the police so that they can be motivated. It's time we need to change and be real. Yeah.
And of course, to some lighter note,
Yes.
some entertainment. Which Kenyan artist do you listen to? Ama, which song are you jamming to right now?
Me, I'm a guy for all Kenyan songs, but my favorite is underground music. The old school Kenyan music, Kalamashaka, Mau, Kina Kitusua.
Yeah.
Those are my guys.
Yeah.
And also the new ones, Kina Calligraph, Nonini ni mtu wangu sana, he's a close friend of mine also. All of them, I support Kenyan music. I listen to Kenyan music a lot.
Yes.
And as I said earlier, the thing is, as we are being told to embrace more the Kenyan music. But as we embrace the Kenyan music more, we also want you artists to give us reasons to do that. Let's get sense, let's get content from your music. Siko ubaya, lakini lately you can see our musics are lacking morals. It's not a music you'll open when your daughter is there.
Yeah.
I would love to listen to all Kenyan musics with my family.
Yeah.
Let's sing music that an old woman will listen to, an old papa, a granny, a young person. I will listen with my daughter, my dad, my mom, my friends. Let it be all rounded. Let's bring down the immorality kidogo, because
Yeah.
I think it's time. As a leader, we have to say it. We had to say it, because the other day I had my daughter sing a funny song, and I couldn't blame her because you can't control. Maybe she's in a mall and the song is singing.
Yeah.
She will get the words.
Yeah.
And the kids of today are smart.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Kenyan artists, you're doing a good job. I can see Kenyan boy. Young people coming up. Kenyan boy. I can see there's a guy called Masauti. They're coming up, and we like it. We like it. We don't need to bring these Tanzanians and pay them $100,000 per show. We should pay you guys this money, because Kenyans have the money.
Yeah.
People came here the other day. We paid $100,000, and I didn't personally go, but I had they were just playing it was playbacks.
Yeah.
Let's support our own. As Kenyans, let's support each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, if you don't mind, there was a case between you and a blogger. How did it go?
The case is still in court. On a personal level, I'm one person that any idle mind will think of abusing. You see, I'm different. For me, I never have time to reply to such people. Not because I can't fight back. But you see, why should I waste my time and this is an idler? I'm someone with a vision. I'm someone who knows what he wants in life. Now, if you're going on a journey and you want to stop and throw stones to all the dogs that bark, you'll never reach your journey. You understand?
Yeah.
So sometimes you decide to keep quiet.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm urging Kenyans, we need to change. Let's transform this cancer that is growing up on the social media use. That we only use it when we want to know who is where, what is he wearing, where did he go. You're on Instagram all the time. People are making billions from Instagram.
Yeah.
People are making billions from social media. And you're making no content, just discussing people, wanting to know what people ate, where they slept, what time they went to shit. No, we need to change. We need to change on a serious note, and I believe you'll agree with me. Yeah. It's getting out of hand.
And of course, lastly, what would you say about what Miguna said about you?
You see, as I said, you cannot ignore idle people like that. And I did not have any time to reply to him. Because today, if I was in any legal business, as I said, he's carrying guns like the drug dealers in Colombia, he's a mafia, you will hear in the news, the police will be after me even before, you understand? But in his own mind, he didn't take time to research and find out Mbogo is a licensed gun owner and he's there to assist. Now, how do we change our minds or maybe want to believe someone who is out there in Canada, and he's not here on ground, he doesn't know what Kenyans are going through at that time, but he's the one busy giving Kenyans information on what is happening at Dusit, and people are listening to him, and he's all the way in Canada. He's the one telling you, Reke should do this, Mbogo is this. We need to change and stay far away from these idle minds.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we are welcoming him as a tourist in Kenya anytime. Let him come and visit Kenya. It's a peaceful place, people with love, and we love visitors.
And of course, lastly, what should we expect from Steve Mbogo, especially in 2019, as a youth of Kenya? What should I expect from you?
For me, I'm still busy with my businesses, and at the same time, I'm still busy with my foundation, foundation. I run Steve Mbogo Foundation.
Yeah.
There are so many projects we are doing, slowly.
Yeah.
Because we don't personally do things in the name of campaign, because we are not campaigning.
Yes.
I give a lot to the community, and I don't need to advertise it. So I'm still in support of my people, Kenyans as a whole.
Yeah.
And we are ready to sacrifice, and even sacrifice our lives for this country. Because the worst thing is, I don't want to grow up and one day my daughter asks me, where were you when people were destroying Kenya?
Yeah.
Where were you when terrorists were killing our people? We are tired. We are sick and tired. We are sick and tired. Now imagine, what about you? Maybe you have your husband. When you leave him in the morning, then you're scared. Maybe you won't see him in the evening.
Yeah.
Things should change. And for these things to change, we need to stand as one. Together we stand, divided we fall. Let's not lose it. It reaches a point where I think Kenyans lose the facts. We get diverted so quickly and people forget. And I was asking myself, does it mean a month from now people will forget about Dusit? Because in a day or two they will forget about what happened and they're busy doing, Steve Mbogo challenge. We need to change, honestly. This is a country that people died for, a country that people have sacrificed a lot for the last 50 plus years. Let us not take it to the drain because of such nonsense. Let's be serious as Kenyans.